you think has been a key to creating that chemistry with Larkin? Because obviously you played with Zetterberg for such a long time.
Yeah, I think it's just for every game you kind of learn each other's tendencies and where you're going to be on the ice. You know, it helps when you're kept together for a longer stretch of games, and you know, we've been together here for a while now, so I think it comes with time, and hopefully we can keep going.
You may likely see Pettersson again tomorrow. You played against him in Detroit. What did you think of him, and what's the key to trying to stop him?
I mean, he's impressed me for sure. Really smart player. I think that's kind of what's impressed me the most, how smart he is out there. He creates space for himself in a really smart way. You know, for being maybe not the biggest guy, maybe not the strongest guy, he still holds on to the puck, and kind of seems like he's got some extra time out there. So be tight on him, you know, finish your checks, you know, and stay on the right side.
Afternoon game tomorrow, do you like afternoon games, or is it harder because you have less time to prepare in the morning?
You know what, I don't mind it actually. I think it's kind of nice to have it every once in a while. The setup's a little bit different from what you're used to, but you know, you've done it enough times now where you kind of know how you get prepared, and it's the same for both teams. So I kind of like playing the early game.
Where would you characterize the Wings as being at in that kind of cycle?
You know what? I don't think we're 23 guys in the locker room thinking about a rebuild. We're thinking about day by day, and we're thinking about winning games. And you know, you look at you know, our recent games. We've been playing against some of the best teams in the league, and we're right there. We just need to clean up some things, and it's on us when we're finding ourselves down. And you know, that's the, I guess, the key thing, or the you know, optimistic way to look at it is, it's not a lack of effort or lack of skill or determination. It's you know, mistakes that we need to clean up, and we'll be you know, winning games here.
Coach said that you're a better team than the standings show. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. We all do, but we need to come out and prove it, and we need to prove it for a long time and long stretches throughout the season.
Tomorrow's an afternoon game. How do you feel about them? Do you like them, or less time to prepare, so it makes it harder? You
know what? It is what it is. I like it when it's earlier. Earlier the better, rather than waiting around and you just wake up and eat and go to the rink and play. So I don't like when they're 3:30 or 5 o'clock games. Are a little bit weird. So you know, you get a little bit of a routine on 1 o'clock, and it's you know, you got to get the first couple shifts pretty hard to get into the game.
There's some similarities between your team and the Canucks in terms of the rebuilding process. Where do you feel like you guys are at in that cycle?
Well, I get asked this lots, and I always say the same thing. I don't know. You know, I think I think we're a good team. I think we're a better team than our record has indicated, but that's my opinion. I think the biggest thing is that to be a team that's probably in the playoffs, you got to have 3 elite players. And you know, can some of our young guys become elite? The quicker they become elite, the quicker we get back in that mix. I think a guy like Dylan Larkin on a night-by-night basis is saying, I'm an elite player. I would say with the Canucks, Besser and Pettersson have kind of said the same thing. You got to get to probably at least 3 again to be a playoff team. You probably got to get to 4 or 5 to be a real Stanley Cup contender. It just depends on the process that our young guys make, and if Anthony Mantha can do what I think he can do the rest of the year, can Burt become elite, can AA become elite, can Philip Arana, can Michael Rat, it just depends how quickly they can get there for us to be the level of team we want to be.
And how do you keep a young group motivated when you're facing some of the adversity that you've gone through this year?
We've tried to just focus on getting better every day in the game we got ahead of us, and there's no reason to think about a whole bunch of stuff that's happened a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago. Then none of that stuff matters. What matters is the task we have ahead of us, and that's just been we've had a narrow focus that way. I think our guys done a pretty good job of it. I think our guys are real hungry. I think our guys, for the most part, have played pretty hard. We got to make sure sure we stop shooting ourselves in the foot and giving away games that we played good enough to win.
Was that last night? Does
100%.
That fall in?
Yeah, 100% last night. We played good enough to win. We play one of the best teams, certainly one of the best teams in the West. We probably outplay them in a lot of areas. Not gross. It was a real good hockey game. Chances were pretty close, but we outchanced them. But in the end, we lost because we shot ourselves in the foot for no reason. We did an excellent job on the penalty kill, and then they scored 3 power play goals late on plays that shouldn't happen. So we got to find ways not to shoot ourselves in the foot, but keep playing real good hockey.